sexy girl. Good morning, Sheba. Good morning. Morning. Hungry kitty. You been having chicken for a while. Maybe we change it up. What's this? Ooh, turkey. The other white meat. Here we go. We should probably freshen up your water, huh? There you go. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am just getting ready to head back to Calgary from BC, and I am excited because this will be the first time I get to camp out in Grace O'Malley, my Jeep Wrangler. I got it kind of ready yesterday. I got a whole bunch of stuff in there, like, actually this is the wrong door, hang on. So I got things packed away and ready. I got stuff like my pillows, my mattress, my heated blanket, which we'll go over a little bit later. And I packed in my like base layer, my wool base layer, and that's all well and good because it's supposed to be kind of chilly in Calgary. I also need to stop and get my weighted blanket, hello, as well as bread, and my friend was able to pick me up some wood pellets for pennies, so that's right off the list there. But I got thinking last night, as much as that wool layer is, it's long sleeve and it's been great, I've had to wear it in Lucky with the heater going, and in Grace I won't have any sort of heat source, right, other than starting her, of course, which if I turn into a big babby, I will. But if it's not enough, I reminded myself back here in Lucky I should have, this I believe is a long sleeve Dixon. Is this the one? This is the one. So there we go. We're gonna load that up with us. Because Lucky's got no house lights right now. And anyway, why am I sleeping in the Jeep? Because I'm only going to be there for one night. Tomorrow, I'll be getting back on the road bright and early with my little girl, coming back here for 4 or 5 days, and I won't be doing any work on the van. I'm actually looking forward to this. I've gotten into a little bit of a routine, which has been great for getting stuff done on the van and getting back to spend time with my little girl. But now having her here, it'll be a nice time to sort of just be in my favorite place in the world and not have to worry about working on the van. I'll just be able to just zen out. Let's bring this back here. We got our power station, our air mattress, backpack full of stuff, water bottle, my heated blanket, and we'll go over some other stuff that I have packed away in here later. For now, let's just shove the long sleeve shirt in there, and now we got 2 layers. Because I also have the wool pants, and I put in a pair of sweatpants, so I can double up on that. But that is the plan. I'm looking forward to it. I am excited to see how I do, because I've talked about it before. I used to camp in my Tacoma, which used a similar air mattress. I tested this out in the last video. If you missed that, make sure you're subscribed and notifications turned on. That'd be great. It's a little smaller than the one that went in my Tacoma, right? Smaller space, obviously. So it's either going to be great, which I don't see it being great, but I see it being potentially at least functional. But it'll probably prove to me that I'm either 1, too old for this shit, or at least 2, I'm too big for this shit. That being said, let's get on the road. nice warm hooded flannel jacket, but it's a little damp out here. So now I'm also glad that I stuffed the woodland back in Grace's boot as well. Yeah, that's a little better. My best to get my walk in while I can. This way I don't lose any time, don't have to stop as frequently to stretch and whatnot. It's not as cold as it looks. I think it's still above 0. And I got a whole big ass ship to walk around on, so why sit in my car and wait when I can do this? Lap number 3. Cool, I've never noticed this before. Right over there, that little ramp there, I just saw that. That's the boat launch from the campground that's on the other side that I showed off a few videos back. It's gonna disappear around the corner there. Bye-bye. And we are going, I don't even remember where we're going. Right there, I think. Around the other side. Man, we're gonna have to make quite the turn. Off to the starboard. Yeah, there we go. Now we're turning. All right. Tally freaking ho. All the tundras, it must be a sign. We were down to a bit of a crawl here. Well, picking up speed now. We were on an incline and we all came up right behind a logging truck, so that's always fun. Gladiator. Oh boy, I don't think he saw my wave. Just basically doing the descent into Golden here. It's been a nice drive, nice and easy. Rainy and mucky and yucky and all that stuff, but powered through Revelstowe. Probably gonna power through Golden as well, if we can ever get around this logging truck. And make a stop probably in field, because this tank's empty and this tank is full. I mean, yes, I can do it all in Golden, but if I'm in field, I'm that much closer to Calgary and my destination. You're welcome. Emptied and filled. I still can't get over the weather that we're having this time of year. This year, I guess, this time of year. Like, I'm thinking back to when I was debating getting studded tires for Lucky, and don't get me wrong, I'm really glad I got those tires for Lucky because she's not driving that much right now, and they will last for another 3-4 winters. But I was thinking about getting studded tires for Grace as well, and that would have been about a $2,000 touch. The driving I've been doing back and forth, I am sure glad I did not make that decision. I have barely had to use her 4x4. I think I used it once, yeah, when I was leaving Calgary the last time when that snow was crazy and it was like pitch black out. The roads were so slushy, so icy, so fast, I threw it into 4x4 just to get to Banff safely. But sure as heck, did not need any studded tires. And of course, as soon as I'm talking about how nice the weather's been, a breeze has rolled in. Oh yeah, we'll talk about this in a second. I need my jacket. Only because I'm going to stand outside, stretch my legs. Oh, that's quite the haul from the ferry to here. Stupid threads coming off of my Dixon. Just gonna stand and stretch and have a snake. And I've definitely figured out what the secret is. The secret is just stop the cooking process immediately right into ice water. That's it. Nothing else. No pinholes necessary. No old eggs, no new eggs, no nothing like that. Just real hot to real cold. Done. Could not ask for a better peel. Yo. Or a better yolk for that matter. That's another thing. Stop that cooking process immediately. You don't get that nasty gray ring around your yolk. Nummies. Thanks, Grace. Done and done. Put this away until next time. All right, I also need to re-up my meds while I'm here. I put everything I need in this one Tylenol bottle. Pop that open. There we go. Let's see, we got a plethora of the good stuff. Find it easier just to have the one bottle as opposed to 3 different bottles. Although finding what I need is proving to be a little bit more difficult. There we go. 1 of you, 1 of you, 2 of you. Everybody else, get your poop in a group, back into the bottle. Where'd the lid go? Nailed it. Down a hatch. I'm gonna have to go refill it again before we leave. You're probably not drinking enough water either. So yeah, I had to go to a book of words out regarding Grace here, and just because I wanted to see, I talked about briefly in my last video oil change intervals, and I checked Grace's oil and it wasn't super dirty. I just got it done a while back, and I was talking about how, unlike Lucky, Grace is a newer vehicle and she's got in the cluster an indicator that you can reset at every oil change that then tells you when you're due for the next one. And I know my rule of thumb has always been 8,000 kilometers. I'm not sure what that is in miles, put that right here. But 8,000 kilometers, change your oil filter. That's definitely true for Lucky and older vehicles for sure. For Grace, it's obviously a little bit different because I was a little bit over 8,000 when I got her last oil change done. And we are very rapidly approaching 16,000, right? So she should, in theory, be due for a next one, according to my brain. But the indicator is saying that there's still 43% oil life left. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just curious to see what Jeep says. So I go into my book of words here, and I go to the servicing and maintenance section, and wouldn't you know it, it's so frustrating. It doesn't even give a distance or time. It literally just says in no uncertain terms, reference the Engage cluster. It's just all it says. It says it's built in with this, go with that indicating system. Rely on the computers. What could possibly go wrong, right? And it's like, okay, that's all well and good. So I go to Google and I look up other people, like what do I get when I Google Jeep Wrangler 2023 oil change interval? And on there, of course, it's in miles, run by America, 7,500 miles to 10,000 miles. That's almost 16,000 kilometers, or just over, if you go right to the edge of 10,000 miles, right? That's at first that's crazy to me, but second, I remember my Tacoma, its intervals was actually even weirder. the oil needed to be changed every 8,000, but the filters were good for 16,000. That's just crazy to me. Now, obviously, I would not do any harm other than to my wallet, sticking to my own 8,000 kilometer maintenance schedule on oil changes. I'm putting this out there just in case anybody's interested, so you can understand where my brain's at, because I'm going to be in Calgary probably with enough time tonight to get said oil change done. But I will also be back in Calgary within 1,000 kilometers, so I can just do it then as well. Probably won't do any damage to the engine. I'm also overthinking this for sure. But here's what blows my mind. I'm starting to look at other like recommended inspections and maintenance that should be performed on your vehicle. Now, where did I see this damn thing? Right here. So a couple videos back, I got myself a new engine air filter, as well as a cabin air filter. Now, 100%, the engine air filter probably didn't need to be replaced. That's fine, but I had gotten it, so I did it. The cabin air filter, now I didn't film it. It's behind the glove box here. It's the second time I've replaced it already since I've owned Craze. And like I said, she's just coming up on 16,000 kilometers. And it was filthy. I pulled it out, dust and crap went everywhere. It was starting to turn black. Oh, yuck. So that new filter went in right away, and I felt real good about my decision. Out of curiosity, I poked around here in the book, and it says replace the cabin air filter every 19,000 kilometers. Yeah, maybe if you're driving your Jeep in a clean room, like this book is basically saying change that filter, the cabin filter, that filters out what you breathe in when you're driving, every 19,000 kilometers, and I've already replaced mine twice before 16,000. Well, let's just start taking everything with a grain of salt, shall we? Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something to be said for that meme that's going around on the internet that says cars back in like the 1950s, their manuals used to come with instructions on how to clean your valves, and nowadays the books instruct you to not lick your batteries. All right. Thinking out loud and rant done. Gotta rip over across the street here to the little gas station, fill Grace up, and probably give her a little bit of a scrub down, because it's been a little damp and mucky on this drive. Bye-bye. Let's fill up the thirsty girl. Who's it what now? Okay, the pumps are flashing, but the store says closed. It's like Thursday, man. Freaking BC. Okay. Might not be. I don't need anything inside, so hopefully I can still just pay at the pump. Let's find out. So far, so good. I don't know. Let's go all the way. Give me the most. Figure out whatever will kill her and knock it back a bit. Alright, they're willing to take my money. They're willing to give me gasoline for said money. Let's go. Ready? Hey, 2024. Nobody in the shop. I can still get gas. Yeah. Must have had a family emergency because the hours are flashy to flashy. 9 to 4 every day. It's also very windy out here. Let's get back in the Irish Pirate Queen and get the heck out of here. Not before recycling. Oh, please tell me they have a recycling bin. I'm gonna need to pick up another one of these for tomorrow morning. Would you look at this? And, ooh, deposit my Revitative. Bye-bye. Again, I was gonna blame it on them not being open, but they just straight up don't have squeegees. So Grace, you're gonna have to stay dirty for a little bit longer. Thirsty girl, $77.20. Give me my paperwork. Unless, oh, it happened to me the last time I went through here. You have that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Take it easy.
No, yeah, you too. I appreciate that. It reminds me I should use my other one. and fill up Grace. That's great. Yeah, he just walked up and same problem, store closed, and he has no washer fluid. So hey, we were able to help somebody out. Let's get your lid open. There we go. Here, she's getting a little low. Make sure you pour out the side so you don't upset people in the comments section. Yeah, she's not full, but she'll get us to Cowtown. Oh, they're clearly moving. Well, I say good luck to you. I wouldn't want to be driving that rig with dirty ass windows. Car seat acquired. It is not where you will be living today. Look what you did. You come into the Jeep, you knock the camera over. Unbelievable. Some people's kids. Anyway, you were just balanced on the pillows and the Mystic. That's why you fell over. But we got the car seat for the Pirate Princess tomorrow. My cousin had it. He's just left it in her garage for me for easy acquisition. And now gotta go get all the stuff that needs to be picked up, which luckily is all in the same complex, so that's nice. I hope it's not too cold tonight. Can you tell what's on my mind? And everybody panic. She clearly needs an oil change now. Just kidding. We will be fine, but it's just gonna be a nag in the back of my head. I've lived with enough of those over the years.
You know, sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't looking real good, but I won't give up. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the skies. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it your all until the end of time.
Finally back at the dry cleaners here. I get my ticky. Go get the blanket, which will hopefully come in. Not hopefully, it'll come in handy tonight regardless. And then, like I mentioned, right next door is Cobb's Bread. And I would love to get an actual bakery loaf of bread to have in BC because the little girl likes her PB&Js, and it's been a hot minute since I've had any bread as well. So let's go get some items. Bread or blanket first? Wasting time. Well, I got the bread. I got the blanket. There was a whole nice little comedy moment there where I was filming me walking into the store, and I went into Cobb's and I got the bread. I had to come back out because I'd forgotten my wallet. I thought the phone was recording this whole time. Pro tip for those of you that are doing stuff like this, if you're using your phone for your camera and you have your phone plugged in via wire to your car, unplug it when you leave your car. When the car turns off, so does the camera. Just a waste of good lines and funny moments. Anyway, all right, one with some nice sourdough. Get snuggled. It smells so good. Oh, don't even know if this is gonna make it back to BC. Sorry, Brooklyn. And then just on the other side of this little complex here is the Oopus store. So I'm gonna stop over there and grab the mail. There's a few things in there from some subscribers. There's a couple things there I know from subscribers that will be surprises, but one thing I ordered as well, which is, well, you'll see. Good. When I drove by the first time, this place was packed, and now there's VIP parking. Excellent. All right, you got a few things here. Grace is starting to get a little full in the boot here. This is what I ordered. All right. Now, for those who've been around for a while know this to be a fact. Sometimes Brooklyn tends to get a little bit of an upset tummy. Not so much when we're driving around the city, but when we go to BC, in the past, she's had some whoopsies. So I went on Amazon and I found these. They might not look like much. They kind of look like tiny bowls, but they are little bags. She's actually been doing very well lately. A little bit of gravel for the long trips, but when I'm out in BC, the roads there are so twisty-turny, and if I want to go to like the hot springs and stuff, that's up a twisty road that goes to the top of the mountain. You just never know. These are a perfect example of I would rather have them and not need them than the alternative. Okay, so now I think I'm just gonna sort of rest. I think we're gonna bite to eat, and then we'll find a place to hunker down and get Grace set up for the evening. It's far too bright out to go to bed right now. Oh, wait a second. I've been having an absolute panic attack. I was driving, I think I was right around Banff, and it dawned on me. Yesterday, I was like poking around in Grace, getting the mattress set up, cleaning her out, making sure everything would fit and seeing how it would go. And I've got all of these window blockers that were sent to me that I want to obviously use tonight to retain heat and keep people away from using their peepers on me. And there's two big ones, right? For the windshield and one for the back shield. I had I didn't even notice them back there right now, but I had a panic attack thinking that I left them in BC. I'm now having that panic attack again because I've put this energy back out into the universe. I hope I tucked them into like the side corner. I need to check, hang on. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what I was thinking. Everybody calm down. I think I need to take Grace to the car wash as well. I don't know, now I'm thinking I'm overthinking how bad it's gonna be tonight. When I check the forecast, it still says it's gonna be like -2 degrees Celsius at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Right now it's +9, which is very nice. So overactive imagination, worrying about things. Again, I mean, I don't wanna be cold when I'm trying to get a good night's sleep, you know? I gotta do this drive again tomorrow. Ugh. Darkness has fallen. It's time to get the Irish Pirate Queen into rolling condo on wheels mode. I'm also dropping stuff everywhere. Good grief. Get this open. Oh no, I gotta get all this stuff out. Okay, jacket was up here, tucked away. Now I've already got these window blockers up. They've been up since I put them up at the ferry landing like days ago. You can't even tell that they're up when you're driving because of my Molly panels. The stuff that my rotopacks are mounted to, so those are good to go. Now I just gotta get everything, oh my goodness. My son, what have I done? I probably should have opened packages earlier, but my plan is to get Grace set up and then we'll go over packages. Actually, my plan is to get Grace set up and then go inside and use the washroom because I got no bottle. This is terrifying. Let's slide this. Oh my God, I didn't get washer fluid or gas. Sounds like a future Matthew problem. All right, bread, let's not squish the bread, put it there. We'll slide the passenger seat up as far as we can. Oh yeah, this is what I noticed yesterday actually at the car wash, or not the car wash, the laundromat in the cusp. This little extra pocket cubby thing that goes around the the gearbox, this thing. I'm glad I didn't take off the backing for the 3M tape because this actually interferes with the seats when you're sliding them forward. So this can live on the floor tonight, slide you up as far as we can. There we go. Maybe, I don't know if I need to recline this chair yet. Why is this feeling so overwhelming? All right, let's move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My thrifting friend took me to Value Village. She had found 2 Dixons, so I got those for less than the price of one brand new one, as well as a couple of new to us critter books. So this will be awesome. These are like $2 a piece. Not that they're very expensive brand new, but hey, what a haul. Thrifting for the win. Get back in the seat. We've got limited space. Bloody Critters book. Okay, so new to us Dixons. We'll go on the front seat for now, along with the Mystic and along with our pillows. Ooh, what an ordeal. All right. Vomit bags to the front. Actually, you know what? Before I collapse the seats, let's get some window blockers up. Which means I need... Uh-oh, where did I put them? Where did I put the suction cups? I thought they were up here. There they are. Suction cups for the window blockers. Now, if you missed the video where I put those ones up, I did discover that the ones that go on the front windows don't need the suction cups. They fit right into the frame, no problem. But these ones on the back windows will need the suction cups because of this part. It prevents the window blocker from actually sitting in there good. So I gotta attach some suction cups. Okay, give it a little spit. Stick to the window, stick to the window. That's definitely gonna leave a mark on the window. All right, got both the back windows done. Looks pretty good from the outside. If it wasn't for the light on my phone, you really can't see the white. I mean, it's nighttime, so props to the inventor. Okay, I get these ones done last in the windshield and the back one. Good grief. Let's get the seats folded. Oh yes, I also got more filters for Penny's water dish. Back in BC. And food. We do know that we can't have stuff under these seats, really. These ducks. Hey, wait. Ducks on top of the cat food. Cat food under the seat. There we go. This bloody get up there with the puke bags. Let's not lose any suction cups. Put those on the roof. And driver's seat's not pulled forward. You come forward, you. There we go. I'm very excited right now to do this, but I can tell you right now, I would not want to be doing this every day. Obviously, if it was full-time, I suppose I would just leave the seats down instead of doing this every night, but... And plus, you wouldn't want to have this much stuff in here. All right. We got gloves. We've got, oh yes, my magnet mount for exterior shots. I've got a plan for this. Should not be that loose. You go to the front, there's way too much stuff in the front right now. Gloves, let's keep those, easy access, put them in Brooklyn's little pouch. Put that under there, we've got nothing under the seat, good. And collapse you. All right, okay, seats are down. Way too much stuff back here. Backpack, don't squish the bread. Backpack to the front, heated blanket to the front. All of these Amazon boxes on the roof for now. Holy diner. Weighted blanket. You need to come up here. Put the bread on the roof too, my goodness. That way it won't get squished. And now I've just got the VTOMAN left. So VTOMAN, maybe on the roof, make the air mattress, put the pillows on the mattress, move the VTOMAN to the driver's seat. I need to put the sheet on the air mattress. Okay, here we go. Oh, she's plugged in. Oh, yes, I charged her up as well. She was about 86%, so she should be good to go now. Battery for the air mattress. VTOMAN's nice and light, I love it. Wrong way. Come here, you. I guess it's a good thing I'm doing this now, because this is going to be loud. Not terrible. But in the interest of being stealthy, this will not be that. That's not so bad. I would say this is far worse. My goodness. Oh boy. Air mattress is inflated. Now, I packed, oh yeah, right, the long sleeve shirt. Ah, yes, my switch, my extra pants, my computer, where it is. Yes, I cannot go without a sheet. It's just one of those things. This is a nice enough material, but I like the comforts of having a sheet. It's not gonna fit on this. This bloody mattress is a T. I don't mean tall, I mean it's a literal T shape. I ask you to take a moment and say, I'm basically in my old stomping grounds, where I grew up, and I'm making my bed in my Jeep Wrangler. This is really cool. I hope I don't freeze to death. Pull this down here. Yeah, should be good enough. Just gonna make sure if it gets cold, like really cold, this thing is gonna deflate throughout the night. So I wanna make sure that down here I have the vent exposed. That wouldn't be hard to fix even if it wasn't just whoop. I guess maybe pillows for now. That'll free up some room up here. One pillow, two pillows. You can never have too many pillows. Oh, that is a heavy one. Might knock you over here, but that's just like par for the course at this point. Hopefully they did a good job getting all the cat hair off this sucker, otherwise Grace is going to be full of it soon. Heat a blanket back here. Let's get the VTOMAN on the driver's seat. On top of the new to us Dixons. There. Oh yeah, super cozy. I don't know how I'm going to access those ports if I need them. I suppose I could do this. I don't know if I'm gonna need them. Oh no, yes I do. There's some things I need to charge for the morning. Great. Oh yeah, let's do these window blockers. Yeah, these ones stay up on their own. And this one's actually, the little cutouts haven't popped out yet. So I don't have to worry about covering those holes. That window is a different story. Yes, only one survived. The other ones are being all nasty and exposing themselves. I don't know that I'm able to find any tape tonight. I probably also don't have to worry about tiny little peepholes. How obvious are they from the outside? Ooh, very obvious. So it's the tint on the window. that, maybe we put suction cups in those ones just to protect our booty. I'm trying to get my mount pressed against the seat and pressed against the clutch so that I can start Grace in the middle of the night if I get too cold, but the thing is a little too short, so it's gonna take some jerry-rigging to do that. However, I don't wanna miss out on my opportunity to use the diffie, so we're gonna put everything inside for now, and we'll worry about blocking up the windshield and the back window when I get back. Put this in here. Don't forget your bread. Here, I'm gonna snuggle you, you smell delicious. And I'm gonna go use the biffy, and we'll be right back inside the Irish Pirate Queen. All right, it works. I was able to extend the part that holds the phone and then tighten it up. So those two little silver so those two little silver bars there, yikes, everybody just calm down. Extend the head out. All right, this is getting way too much. Either way, it made this whole phallic contraption long enough. And now, when I reach over here, aha! So now when I'm tucked away in the back, in the cozy back, if I'm chilly, we turn her on. Let's just get the heat pumped up. Turn that up. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Maybe not high. We'll leave it on 27. And we're good to go. Jerry-rigged. All right, so I've been trying to figure out the best way to actually like get in here and not get my dirty boots all over the bed. I was thinking tailgate, but then it'd be awkward. It'd be awkward to close it. Maybe I can just sneak in this way. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a fancy shot of the camera being outside. I'm just gonna do this. Close my door a bit. Take my one boot off, second boot off. Oh God, don't sniff your shoes. Close the door. Okay, we're in. Where the heck are these gonna go? I really don't want my boots near my head. Ooh, let me put them this. It's cozy, but it's small. Yeah, boots, whoa. Boots can totally just go right there. Okay, all right. Oh gosh. It's chilly in here already. Oh, and it's gonna get dark. These lights just turned off. So, first things first, I'm gonna put you, I don't know, where are you gonna behave yourself? Maybe like that. Apologies, it might be a little crooked. Okay, hang on, let's swing back this way. I'm sure this is great for my back. It's not, I have more headroom than I thought I would. And I just completely smushed my glasses. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that, can you believe that? And I don't have my spares with me. Can I bend these back at least? without breaking. Oh no, just don't break. Just don't break. All right, we got our first casualty to Jeep dwelling. My poor awesome glasses. I don't think they're gonna be able to fix that, unfortunately, but oh, it's not comfortable. Those will get me back to BC. Bye-bye. This is going great. Man, this would be a perfect time to get absolutely furious with myself for that happening. I cannot believe I just completely sat on those. All right, well, I guess I could get tape and strengthen those arms up. Man, I really like these glasses too. I'm such a dolt. Okay, I need to get out. Where did I pack it? There it is. Ha! My little BioLite. All right, let's get the pillows. There we go. Now I can probably turn that down a bit. We don't need it that bright. I just brought the little guy. Probably don't need much more. I don't know if there's anywhere to hang it. I'm looking around for a hook, like there's any hooks in this Jeep. You put on the door? You go in there? No. Live up there? Oh, hey! Well, that kind of works. Okay. That's what it looks like in here without the flash on the phone on. All right, let's do some packages because right now they everywhere and I need space. Okay, I hope that angle's okay. I just spent a couple minutes forcing these sort of back into position. They ain't perfect. They definitely got some wiggle to the waggle now, but they are better than they were. So hopefully these things are better quality than they seem. With that being said, let's put them out of the way of my arse. I don't know where that is in this tiny space. Well, let's start with this big old box. Then we have a place to put the rest of the packaging. Get out your Leatherman. Slice her open. Such an intimate setting inside Grace. Oh, this is what you said you were sending me. Thank you very much. This is from, well, it's not for me, although I probably have some fun with it as well. It's a little like bath toy or either or. It's got cars. It's a ferry. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is, they call it a carry ship. Maybe ferry was copywritten. TM! We all know who that is for, and I know who that is from. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, I reach down here. What's this? All right, this is from Uni Uni. Is that the name your mother gave you? Kidding. It says it's something from Temu. I don't know what this is. I didn't order nothing. What do we got here? Arsenic. Just kidding. What is this? To avoid danger of suffocation, keep away from babies and children. Do not use in cribs, beds. Get it out. What is this? Oh, who's this from? It's another little switch. Sleeve? Grip? I have one of these. Who sent this? It doesn't have a from tag. What is in this little package that's going to kill me in bed? Oh my goodness! Look at this! They are little tiny ducks. I don't know if you can see those. There's a whole little handful of them. Little tiny ducks. Grace, you just got ducked by the cutest ducks in the world. I don't know who this is from. And this looks like it's for the Switch, I would assume. Oh, there you go. That's how you know it's for the Switch. The colors. Where is my Switch? Yeah, see, I've got this white one, which is really nice. Let's see how this one feels. Will it fit? Oh, it does. Slide right in there. This is very cool. Well, thank you very much. Again, I don't know who sent this. Why does it have spots for like coins on the back? Or are those for games? Are you supposed to put games there? Well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't need two. I may have to pay this one forward. But again, it doesn't have any from tag. So thank you to whoever it was that sent this. All right, let's get that over there. Well, the cute little ducks are awesome. Don't lose those. Then we got this little box here. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. And in here. This has no from tag either. Taco seasoning. Well, thank you very much, whoever sent the taco seasoning. We're actually going to be having tacos this coming week. So that'll come in handy. Where are we going to put this? With my glasses? Fell right off. And this last one here. I don't know what this is. It's giant. This is from Velvet Andrews in North Carolina, I think. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to cut into whatever it might be. It's in a little bubble wrapper. Oh God, don't cut yourself either, man. Lost Colony Brewery? Oh, Haters Irish Red, Outer Banks, North Carolina. Look at that sign. It got a little bent in the mail. But that is so, look at that redhead. She might be dead, but she probably knows how to show you a good time. That is so cool. I like red ale. Lost Colony Brewery. I guess I gotta go to Outer Banks, North Carolina now. That could look really cool up in Lucky when she's redesigned. Thank you. Oh, you even include, oh, there's a sticker in here. It's a sticker of the redhead. It's the same logo. Hello, Matthew. Hope you aren't too tired of driving the Irish Pirate Queen back and forth from Alberta to BC. How topical. Thought this would be great in Lucky, and the Queen needs some representation. The sticker is for Grace or wherever. Love to you, Penny, and the Irish Princess. Thank you very much, Velvet. Those are really cool. I will absolutely try to find spots for that. The sticker, obviously, we know where that can go. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to pack this stuff away, and I'm going to attempt to change into my jammies.
Wait, before we do that, let's get this back here. Up. Oh yeah, I gotta take my meds pretty soon too.
It's been a hot minute since lunchtime.
Pull this to the back.
Where's the zipper at?
Okay.
Ah, yes. Take care of business that way. And anything else in here we need? Plus I got some extra phone cables and charging cables in this guy. And what's in here? Ah, yes. A power bank. For the heated blanket, which is, it should be at 100%. Let me see, where's the button? Yes, okay. We'll test that out in a minute. Let's get the seasoning in here so it's tucked away. And, wait a second, where is, yeah, the sticker. I don't want to lose the sticker. Let's open up Grace's little compartment here. Put that in there, don't fall. Tuck it down there. There's a Dixon sticker and a ring pop, because just in case, for emergencies. Then, very small brewery sign. We can put that in Brooklyn's car seat for now. Oh, with her ferry. Her ferry needs to get its poop in it. Don't go down there, you ferry, you. This is the smallest living quarters I have ever been in. Actually, that's not true. I feel a story coming on. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought I was going to be getting into this. There's, like I said, there is more headroom in here than I thought there would be. I thought with the mattress for sure it'd be closer to the ceiling, but getting my long johns on and my top, not too bad. I've got my extra set down here. Got my sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt from this morning. This is my TENS machine. I've got the pads attached to my back still in case I need to reattach that in the night, which I probably will here momentarily because I'm feeling a little stiff. Shocking, this is not conducive to back pain. But first, I need to fill up the water bottle. Now, I picked this up when I was inside. I'm just going to crack it open. All right. And then we're going to empty this into the drinkable water. And then we will have... No, not that. No mas, no fuss. But I mean, in a pinch, everybody just calm down. Put this back in here. And I got just the basics. Actually, I took out my travel shampoo and conditioner that were up here just to make it lighter weight for travel today. And then down here, the pit stick, the toothpaste, and if our ears start to feel funny, right? So just the very basic necessities to get the day going. Yes, there is a bar of soap in there. That will not be happening. Hey, what are those back there? Are those antacids? Glory day. You don't have to worry about any heartburn. Not that that happens very often, actually. I'll keep that kind of handy for the morning. And by handy, I mean, that looks good. I got my laptop if I need to do some editing. And backpack right here in case, bottle of water, but we're going to try to avoid that because of reasons. Sorry if that's giving me crazy red eye. Tends to happen when you have flash like this in your face. Also, would you look at this over here? Just what I need. No, not the slingshot. I probably don't actually need my toque on right now. It's chilly in here for sure, but not that cold yet. I am gonna start Grace up here in a minute, just to fill the cab with some warm air, because setting her all up, getting the air mattress installed and the windows blocked off, definitely let out any heat that had accumulated. Now I got these cold shower face and body wipes. Well, my body is covered. These smell so good. This reminds me of the summer. That was the last time I used one of these, when I was down in Fish Creek Park and Lucky was in the garage. You know what I'm realizing now, though? Like, I mean, this is going to be a work in progress, depending on how often I actually sleep in Grace. But I'm going to need some sort of garbage. Wait a second, I got a box of Amazon stuff up there. Hello. Good old Duke Cannon, cold shower wipes, clean your face out of filth you accumulated. Ting. All right, so we're going to try to get that right in the box. Ha, nailed it. And then, yeah, it's nice too, because right down here there are a couple vents, which my old Wrangler did not have, but rear air. So I can turn on the heat and this will blow, well, basically right into the back of my head. Doesn't sound ideal, but if you're really cold. For now, though, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to fire her up and just let the air from up there kind of fill the cab. This will be a good test to make sure that the system is still in place down there on the clutch. It looks like it is. Up here, I've got my loaf of bread, as I do. And I got Brooklyn's headphones charging and her, well, my old phones. She has some shows to watch for the long trip tomorrow. Now, let's see if Grace wakes up for us. Uh-oh. Oh, it says no key. Well, hang on. Maybe that's because the key's back here. Okay. Let's try you now, Grace. Key fob not detected. Bloody Chrysler. Stupid Fiat. Push button with key fob to start. I am. It's not doing anything. Well, this is anticlimactic. Ugh. Dude, I can't even like change it to accessory mode. Maybe the clutch is slipped down there? Okay, I think I got it figured out. She's running now. I don't think she will start when the doors are locked. I had to unlock the doors. I've farted around with the clutch. That's my prevailing theory. I can lock her now that she's running though, right? Ah, safety first. All right, so she's good to go. We're gonna let her come up to temp. Get some heat in here. Okay, let's make ourselves comfortable. Let's get that heated blanket out. This blanket, I've talked about this before on the channel actually. This came from my friends down at Craze Outdoors, which is a local, like, overlanding van life camping store here in Calgary. They are awesome. It is a family owned and operated business. Last time I featured them on the channel is when I got my red roto packs, but before that, we had run into them down at the RV show. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm reminded of the little tiny cute Jackery they had. It was like this big. That would be more than enough. That giant VTOMAN, definitely unnecessary right now, at least for my needs at the current time. Anyway, they hooked me up with this heated blanket, and honestly, I don't ever really need it in Lucky, because Lucky's, you know, when the diesel heater is working, she's quite warm. But here we are in the Irish Pirate Queen, and we might be able to make use of this blanket. So we could just plug this sucker right into this. There you go. She lit right up. Oh well. Still got to press the button. Press the button? Hello? Do we have to hold it? Are you finicky that way? Yes, she is. There we go. So we got 3 levels of heat. You might not be able to see that because of the flash. 1, 2, and 3. We'll put on 1. We'll just see how she do. Normally, I'd like to be underneath my weighted blanket, but for those that might not know, air is cold. Air mattresses are filled with air. So as nice as that sheet is to have down there, it might have been overkill. And I'm gonna go on top of the weighted blanket with this bad boy on top of me. Because I know a lot of people freak out when you lay on a heated blanket. That's all sorts of cozy. It's not even warm yet. But let's give this a minute, see if it warms up. I'll make myself comfortable here. Oh, oh, this is gonna be just fine. Yeah, I mean, it is tight quarters for sure. But if I sleep at an angle like this with my feet in like the passenger rear corner and my head in this driver corner up here, I should be okay. I can't stretch out completely, but this is very cozy. Now, and here's why, like I knew it would be snug. Let's say snug. But I've talked about my old Wrangler before. That's why I have a Jeep. I was a Jeep guy for a very long time. My buddy Jordan, who I went camping with on the channel last summer, great guy. He was the one that actually got me into Jeeps. And my first Jeep was a 2009 red Jeep Wrangler JK 2-door, manual, of course. Come on. But it was only a 2-door, right? And it's a great little whip. I love that thing. I got rid of it because the throwout bearing blew, and at the time I didn't have the money to get it repaired. But before that, I have this really nice memory of going Mailbox camping, which is something that I had like actively avoided my entire life. I've talked about on my sort of like heartbreak stories there, how I was never a very outgoing guy, didn't like to do a lot of social activities, and Mailbox camping in Canada, especially at least in Alberta, some people can take it, well, let's just say pretty seriously, right? And there's a lot of crown land you can go out to, which is basically just free land you can go to, you can camp on it, and just, well, have yourself a right good time. And anyway, I was invited along camping with this girl who I was in a fairly, at the time, a fairly new relationship with. And so, of course, let's go outside my comfort zone and let's go grad camping with you and your large group of friends. It'll be great. I wasn't terrified to my core at all. It actually turned out to be a good time. Like I said, decent memories, but full of shenanigans. Of course, it's May in Alberta. One day can be super sunny, nice and warm. You're wearing shorts, and the next day it could dump snow. So we went out there and we all found our spot. I had my Wrangler, and of course she came with me in the Jeep, and all of her friends were in their own vehicles, and you find a spot that looks good and you sort of set up camp. And now we had brought along a tent. That was the intention, was to, you know, go tenting that weekend. And we pitched the tent up, and it was great. That first night, nice weather, nice big bonfire, good company, drinks, food, all that good stuff. Retire to the tent at the end of the evening. Well, like I said, you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, especially in May. We wake up the next morning to probably over a foot of snow on the ground. And the tent we had, let's just say, paled in comparison to anything that my cousin prides herself on these days. If you don't know, my cousin's a big camper, and she likes her a good tent. Anyways, this was a cheap little POS that we had borrowed from one of her friends or something, and it had basically collapsed under the weight of the snow, and there was water inside because, well, it was snowing. It was that heavy, wet snow because the temperatures weren't too cold. Anyway, instead of calling it and throwing in the towel, which is probably what I wanted to do if I'm being honest, we decided to stick it out, and we actually used my Wrangler. I must have had the rear seats out, because in the 2-doors, even today in the new JL models, like what Grace is, the back seats don't fold down flat. They just sort of flip up on a hinge, and then you've got like this 1.5 feet of folded up seat that sticks out from the rear seat. So I have to imagine that I at least had my rear seats out. Where would they have been? It doesn't really matter. Maybe they were still in there. Anyway, the little 2-door Jeep Wrangler, we now cram ourselves into for 2 more nights, with a mattress that is not contoured like this Airbeds mattress is, just sort of like flopped in there with one corner way up in the air and the other one sagging down. And we slept in there for 2 nights, 2 of us, which I can't imagine right now. I've got a giant wolf pack next to me at the moment. But we made it work. And as like, I shouldn't say horrific or horrendous. It wasn't like those are explanatory words that are a little above and beyond what the situation actually was. I probably wasn't enjoying myself at the time, but looking back, I'm like, well, we made it work in that situation, and that little Wrangler came in clutch, and it kept us dry. I don't think I had the best sleeps, but we stayed dry and we stayed warm. We never even had to start it, I don't think. It was a while ago. It was a few bottles of rum ago, but that worked for me then. And this is a 2-door model with much more space, so I was very excited to try it out, and I'm glad I'm doing it. I hope I can get a good night's sleep. I might need to turn this blanket up a bit. I feel like I'm probably wearing it wrong. The button's way down at the bottom, although I don't want a power bank flopping in my face in the middle of the night either. Anyway, here we are, and we're gonna get a good night's sleep, fingers crossed, in the back of Grace O'Malley, the Irish Pirate Queen, which is van life plus. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this time coming up here right away. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I just gotta get a good night's sleep and get back on the road and get back out to BC and out of the city where almost all the drivers drive me crazy. Random thoughts at the end of the night. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you think you're subscribed, maybe double check, because it has been an unbelievable amount of people reporting in the comments that they have been getting unsubscribed, which is super weird. So lots of shenanigans going on. Anyway, until the next one, everybody, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and remember, only dead fish go with the flow.